So welcome to the NCERT Math Magic 4 chapter number 13 for the interactive session. So the interactive session is about the area estimation game. So it's a type of game. So we are going to play that game and we have to estimate the area. Okay, and let us continue. So instructions to play. Estimate the area if every side of each small square of the grid is 1 unit long. Okay, so there is a square which you are going to see. If each small square of that particular grid is 1 unit long. So let us play. You will come to know what is this statement in the upcoming 2-3 minutes.
What is the best estimate?
So question is what will be the best estimate of a number of unit squares that can be fitted in the above figure. Okay, so this is what is the activity. Even they have given some sound here, but I don't want to play it now. So in this how you have to guess is this is what is the square which is mentioning. This is what is the square which is mentioning in the before. So this square you have to you have to fit into this diagram. Okay, so actually I will show you how that looks like in the next question. Okay, so first let us estimate what could be the number of units squares that can be fitted into the above figure. So shall I guess that how many squares will be fit into this? So in order to do that, first we have to guess whether it will be 20 or 15 or 32 or 25. So there are three figures, 15, 20, 25. These are all increments of 5, but this is a unique, 32 is a unique one. So, but it is a bigger number. We cannot expect this bigger number. And out of available 3, it could be any one. So let us try this 20. So 20 is the right. So sir, you have already seen all these things. So you are putting the correct answer. So how can we say? When you can try, there is nothing wrong. So if you try, if you give a wrong answer, then it will show you the right answer immediately, and you have to retry. So now comes that concept of that squares. So let's count the number of full squares. So whatever this is the same, the solution for your previous question. Whatever the figure which is there, which is available to you, we have drawn grids. Okay, so these are all the squares. So they are telling that you have to count the number of full squares. Okay, how many number of full squares are there in this, you have to count, and then after counting you will be getting some answer. Okay, so the number of full squares are 17, and then the number of half squares which are considered as off. Okay, this is also full they have considered. Okay, that's why they got 17. You can see here. So these are all full squares. Okay, so half squares they have removed here, and the number of half squares are this. Let's count the number of half squares. So these are the half squares, okay, which I got it here. And then
now let's
verification.
See the marked squares and count
you
them.
Add all these 17 and then plus half into 6. Half into 6 is 3. So 17 plus 3 is 30. Okay, so like that you have to estimate. Okay, so estimation should be done with the help of a grid diagram. Whatever the grid that you have here, which is missing in the first figure. This is missing in the first figure. So you have to draw the grid first, and then you have to count the full squares, and then you have to count the half squares. Then you will get the final estimate area. Okay,
now let's verify.
Now
what
we
is
will
the
move to the
best
next
estimate
question.
of number
The next
of
question
squares
is
contained by the figure?
what will be the best estimate of number of unit squares that can be fitted in the above figure. This is the figure what could be the best estimate you are expecting. So let us guess some wrong answer here. 18 could be a bigger number which cannot fit in this. So I have tried 18, it is telling it is wrong, but the one which is in green, it is telling it is correct. So next time you select 8. Okay, so how 8? So that also as per the grid diagram explanation which we have seen, you will get the answer. You can see here, these are all the full squares, and then we have half squares. Okay, there are 5 full squares, and then all the rest of the things are half squares. So totally it is
See the marked squares
1
and
into
count
5
them.
plus half into 6. Okay, so that is equal to 8. Like this you have to calculate the answer for this grid, answers for these questions. The number of unit squares that can be contained within the figure. How many unit squares can be contained in within the figure here? This is 1 unit square. You know that unit square in the sense, if you take a scale and if you measure it, it will be 1 centimeter 1 centimeter on all. Okay, so that is unit square. Okay, so unit squares that can be contained within the figure. So total number of unit square within the figure is equal to 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, and what is the best estimated area of the given figure? This is a different figure. Okay, just like a moon, we got star and we got moon also here. So similarly, like what did we do in the previous approach? You calculate all the number of full squares and all the number of half squares and calculate and say the answer. So this 21 is the answer for this question.
Now can you
And
find
for this question,
the best
90 is the
estimated
answer.
area?
Okay, there is no, 85 is the answer. So there is no solution provided for these two, because it's clear right now. At this point of time, it will be clear. Or otherwise, repeat this video and see how you have to calculate the these measurements. Okay, so you have to check the unit number of squares, how many unit number of squares are there, and then accordingly you have to tell. Right, so that is about
Congratulations, you have
one
made
more
it till
also we
the
have
end.
here
This
in this
is the
case
last
it is
question.
90. Okay, so 90, if you select it, it will be correct, and totally you will get the sum at the end. Let's say same like other activities. How did we get here? And we will start this new chapter soon, as early as possible. We will start this new chapter, and we have been left with only 2 chapters in this playlist, Mathemagic 4. So that's why I am going slow. If you feel that no, you have to complete it quickly, then I will complete the rest of the 2 chapters also as early as possible. So that's all from my side, and then stay tuned to my channel.